Electronic and Work Pro Tools. Thank you for joining me. We are waiting on our special guest. Let me see here. Turn that down a little bit. They have yet essential personnel. They have me as the same. Well, you guys switch days to limit the exposure, but glad you get to go home in a half an hour. That's awesome. How's everyone else doing? Robert Waters, I haven't seen you in a while. Let me, I'm just trying to pull up on the other thing here. Open network. Kathy Hennig. How's it going? I'm doing hanging in there. Trying to get my other computer to work to do what I want to do. Turnings by Turner. How's it going, man? Sorry, I'm trying to. What's going on? Your average tradesman? How's it? Oh, yeah. Let me see. Technical difficulties already. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother. I'm having bad internet connection here.
Yeah, it doesn't look as clear as it normally does.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm all screwed up here.
Oh, that'll give me time to have a cigarette and get some snow to put my beer in.
I don't have any woodworking tips there, Kathy. I'm not a woodworker. But Turnings by Turner might. Or Brad's Workbench. That cute feller over there in Texas. Man, this is killing me.
I forgot my phone.
Work Pro Tools, how's it going? Antonio, I'm working on my connection. It's looking a little better. A little bit. Well, if you're an amateur woodworker, I'm far below that. Well, if you're an amateur woodworker. Robert Waters, I don't think there's any filter that can make me look better. Well, Robert Waters says his boss is an asshole and makes him work. I thought he said that. Yeah. And thinks I'm expandable, so I have to work as well. I think a lot of us guys in here are still working. How's it going for you?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, it just feels like more of the same. It's because well, there's been no break after March break, so it's everything's closed down here, so it's what can you do? It's Thursday.
That's right. Thirsty Thursday.
So here with my main man Neil.
Yeah, we thought we'd provide a little entertainment for the night and actually entertain ourselves as well. What's up, Mike Hodge, an old school repair shop? Thank you for joining us. Hold on 1 second.
Hello, Work Pro.
All right, there we go. That feels much better.
Whatever you did, your internet connection seemed to clear right up.
Yeah, I had a second computer here running. I was going to try and do a hop on Amazon and kind of peruse, drunken browse tools.
Well, do you want me to help you shop for tools? I think I can do a screen share. I got a.
I can do it. I just I got my phone out.
I want to pick out some tools for you.
Well, to be honest with you, this is more just I'm gonna go over some Work Pro tools and some other brands that they have, and just try and see. But in terms of buying tools, I think I'm gonna hold off for a long while now.
Oh, I hear you, but let's see here. Let me close some screens here. Is this a family show?
No, not really. You've been on here enough to know that.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find some tools for the maintenance man.
Yeah, what kind of suggestions would you have?
Okay, how about this? Can you see me now?
I can see you.
Oh, okay. I'm doing something wrong then. All right. Let's try this.
I will say the one blessing I do have is I literally go from my house to my workshop and that's it. And we haven't gotten a work order in like 2 weeks.
Well, it's that point nobody wants to see anybody, right?
Yeah, and that's fine with me. And like, my point is I hate going in and sitting in the shop, but
are you still going?
Yeah. Me and the other guy, we switch back and forth, so
well, you got to do what you got to do, I guess. I was under the impression that you were calling it.
Not yet. We'll see. I mean, it changes day by day.
Do you have far to travel?
What's that?
Do you have far to travel?
No, I don't have far to travel. I don't really want to stop at gas stations and stuff.
I hear you.
But yeah, it's just, I mean, it's inevitable. Everyone in the world will get this, but we want most people to get when we have an actual
cure
for it. So
stay home if you can. If you can't stay home, just try to be safe as you can.
And 19 Rappy said, yeah, that's the same with us. Emergencies only. We got to wear gloves, mask, and booties. My biggest fear is running out of those supplies, though. You know, right now we're pretty set, but if this expands past, 2 more weeks or something, works AI drill.
Well,
Nah, I'm not too fond on that works stuff, but I guess I'll have to check it out. What's up there?
Well, it's at least your guys are working on something. Like they're not working on shit up here. It's like you just close the border. There's no talk of relief. There's no talk of anything. It's my only fear is the grocery stores stop getting supplies.
Yeah.
But
everyone's panic buying. I don't understand that.
Well, I kind of understand it here because like everything's on supply chain management here, right? So it's we get a snowstorm and the grocery store shelves are bare. So it's panics for the unprepared. I if I didn't say it 1,000 times, I said it 100,000 times.
Yeah. Yeah, and I get it, but if you want to buy for like a week out or something,
that's all I can afford, anyways. That's all we got room in the freezer for.
And to be honest with you, I've kind of been scoping out the lay of the land where I'm at, and like gas stations and stuff still have bread and and you'll pay a little bit more, but it's right there. They got eggs, they got bacon, they got milk. So
I needed filters for my coffee maker, and I seen them in the convenience store. They're $4. I said, I don't give a shit. I'm not going into the grocery store. They're in my hand here right now. So
yeah.
So what's your flavor tonight?
Just Miller Lite. Same old.
I got Coors for backup here.
There you go.
I usually drink the Coors Heavy, but the Coors Light were on sale. I'm cheap.
I probably shouldn't say this, but one time I drank like a 30-pack of Coors Light, and I was not drunk. So
you can drink a lot of Coors Light.
I know. So I just
get drunk.
I was like, this just and I'm not even saying like drunk. I'm saying like I didn't feel a thing.
No. Well, that's why I'm starting with the Caesar kicker here.
Robert Waters still working work till 7 every night this week.
Holy shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, people are home, be cutting their lawns or he said not selling mowers, but service. While not backed up, is still busy enough.
I got a foot of snow on the ground in front of my house, so I'm a ways from cutting grass.
Really?
Yes.
Damn, foot of snow.
Yeah. Probably 2 feet in some places. It's bad. So what were you looking for? What were you?
I was gonna hop on here, and I do want to preface this. I don't think people should be like, unless you can afford it, buying tools right now. Me personally, I'm not going to be buying them for a while. I have what I need to make my living, but I kind of want to go over some work pro and stuff.
Okay, let's have a look here.
Well, I can hop on and do it. I was going to hop on Amazon here, and let me go back to screen share.
I don't think Work Pro is available on Amazon in Canada. Let me have a look. Oh, yes.
Here we go. All right, so
let's compare. Let's do this. Let's compare Canadian against American pricing.
all right, I wonder if well, here I'll type in Work Pro tools here and see what comes up here first. They have well, first of all, there's a bunch of people who've done reviews on this. This is a ratcheting screwdriver, and I've had it for a while now, and I absolutely love this thing.
I seen you review that.
Yeah, it's real nice because like the bits are extremely thin, which I like because usually when you're doing that, you get into tight spaces. A lot of ratcheting screwdrivers, I can't show you, but they'll flare out at the end, and then you just put like a small bit in, and so these are nice in terms of that. Here
I think it makes a nice sound if I remember right. So how much is that? How much? What's it showing for you for Work Pro Tools?
Let's see. I got yours up there. What's your price save?
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, it was let me back up here. $58 Canadian.
So what's that in American?
What's yours say?
Well, mine says we got $17.99.
Okay, we're yeah, no, the exchange ain't that high.
Let's go or no, I'm sorry. Catch you later, Antonio. Have a good one, man.
Have a good night, Antonio.
Let's see. Let me go back through here and find something else. So I did come across where was it? This for oscillating tool.
Mm-hmm.
I had this was the first cordless one I owned. And I had it for 2 years. It's $59.99. Sometimes it goes on sale, but it was really solid. I passed it on to someone else. It has like multi-selector there, on off. There's no LED, but in terms of working, it worked pretty darn well.
What's it called?
It's the Work Pro oscillating tool. And these are good too. These I have these Allen key set. And it comes with like a nice plastic protector there. But I mean, it's a solid set. Yeah, they're painted, but it's chromed at the ends there. And when I bought it, it was actually, I think it's like $14 when I bought it. And I've had zero issues with them.
So they don't sell the tool here in Canada. It's just the attachments for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, that's weird.
Tool.
That's very weird. Yeah, oscillating tool.
Mm.
Their blades aren't bad either. I've had their oscillating tool blades. You can get them $26.99. And their bags are really nice, actually. Like, I know a lot of people, like this one's $18. I know a lot of people might have an issue that says Work Pro on the side, but in terms of quality,
that's a decent looking bag.
Yeah.
It's a really decent looking bag.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you ever heard of the Husky brand.
Yeah, we have Home Depot. It's about 10 miles away from me.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like these are very comparable to the Husky brand in terms of quality, and those are kind of like the standard here for us, I think.
No, I had a screen full of dildos up before from Google. That was the tool I was gonna pecker bomb you with.
Oh, here. Let's see what you got. If you had to go on Amazon right now, search up a tool. Find us a tool that you're interested in.
Find a tool that I'm interested in. Tell you a tool I'd like to have. If money was no object. Let me pick one out here. I'm not seeing the brand I'd buy, but this is a decent price.
Plasma cutter.
Yes. I'd like to have a plasma cutter. That'd be on my wish list.
You know that channel, BS Small Engines?
Yeah.
He bought one and did a video on it. It's the cheapest one on Amazon. And I gotta tell you, you might want to watch that video because for the price, I was impressed.
You know what I'm looking for, and I can't find. An electric random orbital that'll take a 6-inch disc.
A 6-inch.
The 6-inch, yeah, because that's what we use in body work. I'm looking for this type right here. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. But electric would be fantastic because I got to run basically an 8 horsepower 220 engine to run one of these sanders, right?
Yeah.
So an electric one would be the bomb. If anybody's out there listening.
I have that Bosch one right there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I have that. I know that's 5-inch though, but
can you change the pad on one of them? Like you
like
can buy these pads separate, right?
Well, that one's more for just like sanding. Yeah, what about like an air tool one?
Well, I have one. There's this 3M one here is like $223, but you can buy them for $60. They work fantastic. I just use a Princess Auto one.
So you're just looking for electric. I got you, an electric one.
I'd like an electric version. Wouldn't have to be cordless, but an electric one would be the bomb.
Tradesman Essentials said, "Can one of you buy some diapers while you're on there?"
Diapers? Oh my, we're just low blow.
I would have to think. It'd be cool to kind of do a video, maybe get a random orbit sander, change out the base of it.
Yeah, just put one of these pads on it, right? You can
buy it. Though I think the RPMs and stuff, I don't know.
This is closest you can buy to one right here. See this Porter cable job here?
Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with a Porter cable.
It's a $250 machine, but like that doesn't bother me. I made one like this out of a grinder. I took all the random orbital shit out of here and welded the thing in here and put a dial switch on it so I could turn it up. I think this would probably work for what I'm looking for it to do, but it's heavy.
Yeah, I get you. You want I bet you that air one weighs like nothing.
Yeah, well, this one here like is probably smaller than this whole nose section here, right?
Right. Yeah, that's like a freaking angle grinder.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is with a random orbital attachment. Now, this is a nice unit right here. I'd like to have that, to be honest with you. But
Astro pneumatic?
Not so much the sander, but the size of the pad. It's got an 8-inch pad on it.
Yeah.
Like for body work, the bigger the pad, the straighter you can keep something, right?
I mean, in theory.
Yeah. It's work for me for the most part, but I generally do most of my work by hand. But sometimes you know, well, there's the same porter cable. Is that a little cheaper? So what do you have in your wish list?
Well, first, I just want to say what's going on, Mixed Mowers. Thanks for joining us. I hope you're staying safe.
Stay safe there, brother.
In my wish list, I
Yeah.
don't have anything right now, but let me hop back over here to the. I mean, this is kind of what I do. Like this 582 piece heat shrink terminal kit thing.
That looks nice.
I bought it. It was a great kit, you know. I mean, it comes with all of that. It's $30. You know, the wire strippers aren't the best, but they're
decent.
Decent, you know. They're
better than what I'm using. I can tell you that much.
I mean, it's a very solid set. Now this pick set. Now I'm not a mechanic, but I know a few mechanics that got this, and I did buy this.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
$15. You know, the handles are pretty nice.
Is that a Work Pro piece?
Yeah, it's a Work Pro.
So what's it called? I want to look it up. What I'd pay for it.
Work Pro 9-piece hook, pick, and scraper set. It's $14.34 right now on Amazon. And continuing on the great Work Pro train here, they just have a lot of stuff that's you know, if you guys get hit kind of hard by this stuff, decent tools to get you by. I have this little level. I will say, I'll try and find it. I have one of their bit kits, and it was not great. This is a nice the knife shear. This is a great one right here. I bought this kit just because at the time when I bought it, it was like $52.
Well, that's a nice.
Work Pro is sold in Lowe's, but the stuff in Lowe's is not the quality. It's kind of like bottom bin type quality, but the stuff on Amazon is completely different than the stuff that is in Lowe's. But this 3-piece level kit, it comes with a nice case where all your levels go into.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes with a 2-footer, a 4-footer, a little 12-inch, or maybe it's a 9-inch, and then a tape measure. It's just, you know, if you're into doing cabinets or carpentry, you know, it even has the neodymium whatever magnets. And
so that scraper set, it's $29.17 in Canada.
Sounds like that's not too bad of a deal.
No. So how much did you say it was for
$15 here?
Yeah.
So that makes more sense than the first.
Yeah.
The first one we were picking at, you know.
Yeah. No. Even still, we're getting hammered up here. Like it's supply and demand, right?
Yeah, I can't believe the. So yeah, the difference in price. This is the little bit set I bought, and it's great because it comes with this little holder.
That's a decent looking set.
Magnetized. The bits are decent, but this bit holder is junk. And to me, no big deal. You know, I changed it out, switched it over to a Milwaukee one, and I switched some of the bits out. That it doesn't come with flat heads, but it's a holder, and you can put flat heads or whatever you want in there. Bunch of room to do that.
That's not bad looking. The tools themselves don't look bad, like for bits.
Yeah, they've been holding up well, like the bits themselves. And I actually want to try these out. I don't know if you ever rolled with a SDS hammer drill, but these are carbide tipped.
Oh wow.
$26.99. They're SDS.
They're quick bits too, eh?
Yeah, that's the SDS there.
Yeah.
Goes up to 1/2 inch for concrete. Looks pretty good. What'd you land on over there?
Well, I just spied your them hammers were dynamite looking. I just caught the corner of my eye. Let's see here. What would I? Amazon Canada is not near as good as Amazon in the States. I can tell you that much.
Why I have all these people go to Amazon Taiwan and you start looking at it for hours.
Oh well, Jesus! You can buy the world. That's the big thing.
It's crazy.
Let's see if they got a mechanic's hammer. They don't really get into no
What, like a dead blow or?
yeah, well yeah, I caught a dead blow in the corner of my eye there when you just closed out your screen, but tell you what I was looking for, and it just keeps slipping my. Oh,
just so you guys know that this is more like if we wanted to buy tools and we were a little liquored up, this is what our searching would look like.
yes.
Unfortunately, it's not porn; it's tools.
It's tool porn.
Yeah, pretty much.
So this isn't. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Yeah. Okay. It's not what I was looking for though, but it's on my list of things to get. A set of electric shears, not like these ones. The more the nibbler type.
All right.
Makita sells a nice one actually.
Makita electric shears.
Maybe I should be putting nibbler.
Robert Waters says, don't forget to donate to Amazon Employee Fund. Apparently, Jeff does not want to pay for his sick employees. I know that's he opened up like a fund for people to donate for his employees.
Oh yeah, and he'll use the write-off too. So this. I've used this tool here, this Makita 16 gauge nibbler.
Yeah,
awesome piece. Now I see up here they sell a cordless version, but it's like $700. How much is that in American dollars?
Probably like $250.
Why don't you look it up? Look it up for me.
What is it? The Makita 18 volt 16 gauge nibbler.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Makita. Go up here.
I bought a few things drinking this week on eBay. I got a set of headphones coming.
Oh, did you?
99 cents for the headphones, and then
I'll tell you what. I wasn't too far off here, Caper.
$289. So what's the exchange rate? It's
I also saw when I opened that up, now it disappeared. There was this one here. It's electric, But it's
I don't even need a cordless. So $267 is $380 Canadian, and it's $723. So Amazon wouldn't be putting the fucking nuts to my fucking arsehole.
This one's $150.
That's cheap.
Looks. See, this is the type of stuff I would take a risk on. I don't know how often you use this thing, but
I use it often enough that I want to have one. I don't use it so often that I'd want to pay $750 for one. So at $150, that's not a even that'd be like $200 Canadian, right?
This company at least figured out you have to have heat outlets and oil holes. So,
what's the part number on that?
Let's see. It's I
do this kind of thing with another buddy of mine, but we're usually looking at cars we want to buy.
I don't see all right, so the ASIN is B07RZRTY7K.
See if I get a... No. Must not sell it in Canada. What's the name on it?
It's ZFE. ZFE 380W electric sheet steel nibbler.
Nope. Not sold in Canada.
Attorneys by Attorney says it's 70 cents on the USA dollar. 70 cents.
67 actually is what the bank charges us.
67?
Yeah. The bank got to make 6 cents going both ways, right?
Robert Waters is trying to figure out how long he can last without ordering anything from Amazon.
I don't. My sister has a Prime account, so I can't say I don't order from Amazon, but I do get her to order the odd thing for me. But yeah. I'm not. I still find myself nosing around on eBay trying to find it cheaper.
So you do have to look at both, because sometimes it's cheaper here. Sometimes, sometimes you go over to eBay and you're like, oh, it's got to be a lot cheaper. And
I know what I'm dealing with eBay. I've been shopping on there for years, and even buying in Canada, like they charge you duty and stuff coming across the border, right? But you know what it is. And if I bought something from Amazon and it comes in through UPS, they can charge me the moon when it gets here.
Right.
UPS has no sense of humor. To be honest with you, I bought something in the States and UPS, it came UPS, and it wasn't supposed to come UPS. It was supposed to come US Postal. Because anything comes US Postal, you don't get charged for duty. So anyways, the part came to the door. Actually, you know what it was? Funny story. You remember sending me some electric ratchets?
Yeah.
So I never told you this because I didn't want you to feel bad, but UPS charged me $75 or $80 for and they pissed me off, right? Like I said, this is a gift. And they said, well, you got to pay with a credit card. And I said, okay. And he goes and he gets a piece of paper, and I said, what? I said, usually you charge it right there. He said, no. He said, this one could charge till I get back to the office. So I said, oh, great. I called the credit card company and canceled the fucking credit card. They chased me for 6 weeks for that fucking money. I made sure they weren't making a fucking dime off me.
You should have told Jung from work that I sent him up some stuff, and I forget how much it cost me, but he called me up, and he basically paid like less than $10 just to receive them
Mm-hmm.
of what I paid sending them up. I sent him a pair of fucking pliers.
Yeah.
That he won off my channel, and he paid double, what I actually paid for them and shipped them.
Oh,
I mean,
it was retarded, and I tell you, what you paid for the ratchets, right, was pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
If I try to buy them in Canada, that's like a $400 set.
Well, that fucking that Trudeau, man.
Yeah. And some of it's Trudeau, but a lot of it's just Amazon, like, is hosing. Some stuff is reasonable, but some stuff is just you're just being old fashioned, fed the hose up the arse.
Why do you get charged out the ass if I send you something?
Well, it doesn't matter. They're just assuming that I bought it and I'm a liar, and they're just charging me the tax on what it costs new.
That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Now, anything comes through the post office, they don't give a shit. You declare it's a gift, it's a gift.
Right.
Yeah, so it's just UPS. That's how they make their money. UPS are gangsters. It's like the mafia. They don't stop having the mafia in Providence.
Zaphiel says Neil likes to pay full retail for all his tools. I shop around a little bit, but if I need a tool, I need a tool, and I get it. But yeah, for the most part, Zaphiel, he's a thrifty one. But that everyone's different.
Well, some people look at it, what's my time worth? So, if it's there and you got it in your hand, and there's the take a chance price. Like, if it's too much money, you just won't pick it up. So, then, like, say there's tool there we talked about last, that electric nibbler for $150. Yeah, I'd take a shot at that.
Yeah, not bad, right?
And you can buy an Air one for about $50, but they're not worth a shit. Yeah. It's just I've had like expensive Air ones, and none of them are any good. So
I wouldn't think that would be a good air tool.
It's a terrible air tool because you like,
just the way it operates. You think it would be goofy, right?
There's no real, like, there's no motor in it, so I got a damn big compressor. I got a 60-gallon compressor, and it still wouldn't do the job.
Really?
Yeah. So I only got compressor really for one thing: paint gun. I don't want to use it for anything else.
Yeah, and that's a good thing to have for too.
Mm-hmm.
Zaphiel says, I got a Ryobi cordless metal shear. If that's what you're talking about, paid like $50. We are talking about a nibbler. What's going on, tools and trash?
The nibblers are so much more money because they work. AT&T. How many we got in the house tonight?
We got 11.
That's pretty good. So
yeah,
what you been doing to bide the time?
Really just spending it, with the kids when I can. Like I said, I still got a few days I gotta go into work.
It's scaled back though.
Yeah, it's scaled back for now, and we'll see how that goes going forward. But yeah, that I thought I would do YouTube videos, but I just kind of been taking a break. You
I
know?
well, I knew the jig was up for me for doing YouTube videos because the wife and kids are home and it's just
Yeah.
it's not happening. Like yeah, yeah, I'll go out in the garage and play all day and make videos and then go downstairs and work on the computer for the rest of the day. Yeah, no sense of
Doesn't work
humor.
out.
No, it doesn't work out. No.
Not only that, I mean, like, like I'd rather spend time with my kids than.
Oh Jesus, yeah. No, it actually. You know what? I'm not thankful for the virus, but I'm thankful for the time I'm getting to spend with my kids and my wife, and
Yeah. It's refreshing. Like I was actually gonna say this, and a lot of people might say bullshit or
it,
what. As bad as it is, I like we work so hard to just maintain and live and get by, and to just kind of have like to be able to step back and enjoy the time right now,
mm-hmm,
even though we're going through a weird time.
yeah.
Like I've been very thankful to be able to like slow down my life a little bit, I guess
Mm,
you could say.
like like this week we started schooling the boys, right? Because it's you can't just let them go on and just get buried in phones and TVs and everything else. So we kept the school schedule and we're going that way because you can't let them fall behind because it's it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad enough.
Yeah, I mean, and we all are gonna have to deal with this, the same way. But as of right now, how
Yeah,
everything's up in the air. So you just kind of gotta
and it's
go.
different strokes for different folks. What's right for me might not be right for you. I'm not about to say I'm doing everything right. That's
Well, like in terms of the school, like my daughter, she's in school, but like they've been canceled for 2 weeks, but they have a whole online curriculum. Like they were set up for it.
yeah, nothing
So
like that here.
yeah, every day it takes about 4 hours, to
Yeah,
go through and do all of her work every day.
it,
Um,
so they have nothing set up here. So like we're on our own. I'm just trying to. I was doing the homework with them when they got home from school, so I kind of got an idea where they're supposed to be, and
yeah,
me and my wife just come up with a plan and just trying to push the ball. At least it's better than you got to do something.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's great that my daughter has that because not only like does she have to do something every day, and it takes up a lot of time, but
Mm,
then you kind of just help her work the computer or whatever, and it takes up part of your day, which is in a good way.
So what's going on here in the chats?
Let's say, what's up, Grimm's Auto Service? Get my
How's
buddy to
everybody
watch you.
doing? These all your lovely subscribers.
Yeah, Grimm's Auto Service says, what's up, Neil? Been trying to get my buddy to watch you so he doesn't think he needs brand name tools for what little he is going to use them. I'll tell you guys a funny story. I had a buddy that he was looking to buy cordless power tools. And at the time I was really into Ryobi, and I still am. I just moved all my Ryobis back to work. I'm going to use them full time along with the 12-volt Hiltis.
Mm,
But so he said he went to the store and looked at the tools, and he's like, he goes, I like the Ryobis. He's like, but I'm also looking at the Waltons. I'm like, what store did you go to? It's like Home Depot. I'm like, I've never seen Waltons there before. What brand are you talking about? It's like, contractors use them. They're real good. Waltons.
DeWalt's? Is that what he was talking about?
Well, I go, what color is it? He goes, they're yellow and black.
Yeah.
I said, fucking DeWalt. He's like, yeah, that's it. I'm like, listen, man, if you can't even remember the name of the brand, you shouldn't be fucking buying them. And like,
yeah,
I mean, he does use tools as a homeowner.
Yeah.
But long story short though, is I bought some Waltons and I didn't like them, so I gave them to him.
Oh, that's money. You're just that kind of guy.
Well, he was to be honest with you, in terms of I've done pretty good for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not real surviving. And he had just bought his house. And I kind of wanted to help him out. So,
like, before you try, you know nothing. So you the learning is in the doing. It's
so every time, like, one of my friends buys a house, I'm like, if you need something done, just call me. I'll come in. Like, just give me a few beers. We'll be good.
Yeah. Well, that's the way it works around here too, right? It's beer o'clock after the job's done.
Exactly.
You better be stocked.
Right. Exactly. Get the job done. I snaked his whole main drain out. It had to be like 2 years ago. He's having a company come once a year to snake his main drain out. And then the guy told him he had to get an all new drain put in. And the guy said he could actually dig from the outside, go under his foundation, up into the basement, and replace the pipe. And as soon as he told me that, I said, whoa.
That's impossible.
Yeah, I said, no. I'm like, don't even call this fucker back. So I grabbed my little, I think I bought this Chinese drain snake off of Amazon for $200 some bucks.
That's impressive looking.
It works just like how the big ones. It came with 75 foot of thick line, and I ran it down there. I snaked it all the way out to the street, and he hasn't had an issue for 2 years now.
I tell you, like, plumbing companies around here don't have that. You just can't buy it. It's not even available to buy. Like, you take all the inventory that you got in equipment in your garage right now. You come into my town, you'd be probably one of the most well-stocked maintenance people in the province. I'm not just talking about my ball hunks, small town.
Well, Zaphael says he could if he has expensive. I mean, he was going to charge my buddy like $10,000, $15,000 to do this.
Oh yeah, do nothing. There's that.
Well, he could probably do it, but I mean, I told my friend, I was like, listen, let me get in there and snake it. If I can't do that, I have a jackhammer. We'll jackhammer up where we got to, and then we'll just put in a new line if it really is roots, and stuff.
One thing you don't see here, like, as not on a local basis anyways, is like people that are common around here usually, they don't last. We don't have the population for common, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So but you're so population dense, like one person can screw a lot of people without a lot of people finding out.
Yeah, here in the United States, I would say 9.8% out of 10 I'm 9.8 out of 10 contractors are full of shit.
Yeah.
And they're the guys that play the game, can run the game, because I've been fucked over by some of them as well.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the ones that like hire the real contractors to fix their house.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yet they say they can do everything. And then once I learned everything, and now I know for the most part, when they're trying to tell me something that just doesn't sound right.
Well, if it doesn't fit, you know how the old expression goes.
Just fucking jam it in there, right?
Yeah. Put the square peg in the round hole. I love that old Pep Boys commercial. Put that square peg in the round hole. If it don't fit, we'll make it fit.
Oh,
Three of my
man.
best guys on it right now.
I mean, I don't try to tell people to buy budget because I think like I do buy some quality tools when I need them. And for what I do, I don't have to buy quality tools. Like I'm very transparent about that. So like when I do buy a nice tool, it's because I just want that tool.
No,
But you don't have to spend a ton to make a ton in my industry.
I'm more on the mechanic side, right? And I have the 10 millimeter or the 11 millimeter wrench. They're the ones that always go missing. Everybody talks about it, right? And I got the car on a lift, and I'm putting calipers on it. I think that's what I was doing, anyways. And the only wrench that I got to fit it is like this made in China dollar store shit, right? And I said, this is never going to get this fucking thing apart. And, I'm doubling up on the wrench. I'm hooking the wrench on it. I'm just trying to get enough torque on it without over torquing it and breaking the wrench because it's garbage. Right. But it got it apart and got the job back together. It was a dollar store piece. And, it's just got to be good enough.
Yeah. And like, I'll do a similar story. What's up, BS Small Engines? How's it going? Thanks for popping in, man.
Hey, BSS.
Josh Maintenance Talk. How's it going? Yeah, Husky gets you by, man. It really does. But Work Pro. So like, actually, the first Work Pro thing I bought was at work because we have boiler pumps and stuff. You kind of need a ratchet when you're working on the pumps.
Mm-hmm.
If you got to change one out or motor or, booster or whatever. And Work Pro had a half-inch socket set, with the ratchet, $5. So I ordered it and I was like, $5 if it gets me through for the next year, great.
No, that's right.
So I'm working on my first pump, my first boiler pump, and the guy was like, "Do you have a ratchet?" I was like, "Yeah, I do. I have a ratchet set." And I pull it out, and he's like, "Oh, that thing's crap. That's not going to do what we need it to do." But he's like, "But also, it's our only option." So,
well, you got to do. It doesn't matter. You got to get it done, right?
Man, not one issue. It works. That ratchet set still works today, and not only that, but so when I was looking at like a toolkit to keep in my truck, I stumbled across a Work Pro, like, I don't know, 60, it's between 40 and 60 piece set. And I mean, every tool in there was a solid all around set for maintenance work. And that's what really led me down the path of Work Pro tools. And that's all it takes. I mean,
well, that's it. You just want to, like, are you going to go, disassembling a car with it? No.
Yeah.
But if you got to take a motor apart,
stubborn bolts or just anything like that. And yes, Kathy Hennig says she bought a sander, $15 Hyper Tough. It's lasted like 4 years. See you, Beer Studley. Have a good one, man. Thank you for stopping in. And
thanks for stopping in, Beer Stud.
And yeah, I have some work or Hyper Tough stuff that's lasted me, a lot longer than I thought it would.
Well, it doesn't all have to be the best.
Right.
just has to be good enough, and it only has to be reasonable for me to buy it.
I also wanted to say Zaphiel on that Work Pro shear. It looks. I have a Cobalt one. It looks almost identical, and for the price, I don't think that's a bad set at all. Actually, here let me pull that up real quick. Work Pro shear. Shears. Let's see what we get here. So this is a set, $20 for the set. Let me pull it up here, add it to the stream. I have a set of Cobalts, and I mean, they look very, very much alike. Now this knife is a decent knife. I like that the blade locking mechanism.
You have one of them knives, don't you?
I have a bunch of those knives, but I don't have the Work Pro one.
Okay, I thought you had this exact knife. Sorry.
Now, I like ones with multiple blade storage, but this still is not a bad knife to if you got to keep one in your truck or whatever use. But I mean, in terms of the shears, the
shears are they just like for cutting like a linoleum floor or something, or will they cut metal?
These probably I wouldn't cut metal with them.
They probably you could probably cut like stovepipe with it, maybe.
What's like aluminum or
like thin.
Yeah, I mean these are just like super scissors. We'll call
super them. Scissors. Yeah, that's actually you got it in my head.
Now, Zaphiel also says Great Star makes. So Great Star has some crossovers into not only. I know they definitely have some crossovers into Husky, maybe Crescent, Craftsman, and Cobalt. Great Star's industry is a very big company. I'm going to take a piss real quick, and then
I'll
hold down the chats, and then when I get back, you'll go.
Yes.
All right.
So how's everybody doing tonight? We have Work Pro Tools here. We have Zaphiel. We have BSS Small Engines. Josh's Maintenance Talk. Kathy Henning. TNT, Tools and Trash, in the house. How's everybody making and make? All right, got the other chat page up. BSS, I've been meaning to Work Pro and just never got around to ordering it. I think Great Star, who makes Work Pro, also makes. Zaphiel, am I doing anything fun? No. Well, I'm making the best of it. I'm getting to spend a lot of time with the wife and the kids that I normally wouldn't get the opportunity to spend with them. So it's not all bad. It's what you make of it. Making a bench to work on at home and saw you all on off for a week. Yeah, Josh's Maintenance Talk. It's gonna be a few weeks. If you're off, it's gonna be a month probably before anybody gets back to work. But hopefully for not too long. BW's Electronic. This guy's garage. You look like. Let's open up your page here. BSS, I'm going to plow some new garden space tomorrow. That's a good idea. We can make some garden space. I love staying at home. Got plenty of projects.
All right.
So it's just keeping things rolling here. BW Electronics says I'm his doppelganger.
Really?
I'm trying to open up his page here, but it just won't seem to open it up for me.
Oh man, that's a badass doppelganger then, right?
I hope so. I hope that's one handsome motherfucker. I'm gonna grab a cold beer at the garage, and I hope I got my keys.
I think I'm gonna pop on some more tools here.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right. We'll add these to the stream. Want to go over some. If you guys aren't familiar, Work Pro also has a few other sub companies, I guess we can call them. And we have, so I have this rechargeable, spotlight, and for what it is, it's very good. You got a car charger, wall charger, something just to keep in your vehicle. Definitely worth it, but that's probably the third most impressive light I bought from them. First is this. So they work with Cree lights, which probably mostly because that's a name brand. So smart on their part, in my opinion. And, that's kind of why I did jump on it also. But they have this. I mean, think about how long it took Maglite. Maglite waited so long to turn LED that no one wanted to freaking buy them anymore. But this has been awesome. Now, I did think this was a twist and pull end, but just like the arrow indicates, you just literally pull it out, push it in for different lens or brightness focus on the light. And then also it's 900 lumens. Pretty good. That is in my truck right now, along with the other option. I only speak for the ones that I have. This little keychain one, I mean, I'm probably going to order this tonight. $7.99. $7.99 for a keychain flashlight. It's 160 lumens. 4 mode, aluminum. I mean, and it's rechargeable. That's absolutely, it's 30 lumens. I mean, that's insane. Yes, BW Electronic. Here is my email. And it's in my page thing also. But yeah, if you guys want to email me, I'm all for it. Yeah, Jorgensen. Everbright there. I mean, this for $7.99. This is a hard to beat deal, to be honest with you. And now I'll run that into my next one. I did buy the kids some little 4-pack thing that's turned out good. I haven't pulled the trigger on these, to be honest with you. I mean, they are 800 lumens, but HyperTough has decent ones at home or at Walmart for a little cheaper. This pen light, pocket focused LED water, this looks pretty nice actually. I mean, Milwaukee makes really good ones. I have a lot of theirs, but for the price, these are very hard to beat, in my opinion. Yeah, it's a nice little pocket task light, whatever. If If you check it, if you're so here's the one that really just $17.99. It's a Cree light bulb, 550 lumens. It's a great size, rechargeable. I'm really digging the rechargeables. Has a clip there. It's a great everyone that has been around me where I pull it out and use it, they actually always make comments, which I've never actually used a flashlight where people go, wow, that's a really good flashlight, you know?
Me and you were talking about I was thinking about getting a vacuum gauge to do a review on it.
Yeah.
Because it seems to be a tool that has lost its place in the world, but it really shit. Did I bump out? Shit.
My bad.
Oh, okay. I thought I did. I thought it was something I did.
No. That was. I should preface this all by saying that I am not very
We're getting there.
savvy on my screen shares.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Hold on one second. I'll put yours back up there. BS Small Engines. I showed one. I'll show it up after. So who makes this kit?
Well, it's 8 Millake. I never heard of them, but there's all the ones that are more expensive don't have the. If you can see there are the green and the red zones to let you know what problems are in an engine. If you're ever buying a used car, you should never ever look at it without having a vacuum gauge with you, because it will tell you more than like on the spot than anything else will, right? So that's $20 Canadian. I don't know what you would pay for that in US dollars, but and here's another one, and it's $37. I don't see what the difference is, to be honest with you. ABN is the one that makes this, but it looks like the same goddamn box to me, to be honest with you. Like, the gauge is a little different.
Yeah.
It's a pretty simple tool. Like, if you're buying a used car, it's definitely worth the $20 that this is, because you can find, if there's problems hiding out there, you can, like, a lot of people that are selling cars, they're savvy enough that they can shut off an engine light, right? Make it go away for a little while, but this tells no lies, right?
Yeah, exactly. I actually, yeah, I mean, the only thing I ever done was I bought an old pickup truck years ago, and I had just watched an article about like people dying from carbon monoxide poisoning after buying a used car.
Yep.
So I rode around with for a month with a carbon monoxide detector on the front seat.
That ain't stupid. That ain't stupid.
No, and my brother's mother-in-law just bought like a used car like that, and she saw the same thing I saw, the same special. And I told her what I did, and she's like, "That's really smart." And I was like, "Yeah, I wasn't taking any risks."
No, that's right.
I want to show Brandon from BS Small Engines. This is the Ever Bright pen light. It looks really good. Two AAAs. Zoom in, zoom out. $16, not too bad.
So Zaphiel asked, am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah, yep, you are.
What sort of tests would you perform on a used car with it? So, let me see if I can. I'll do a screen share again. I'm gonna go to my channel, and I'll just show them. I have a vacuum gauge, but if you're gonna tell, I just thought it'd be a good thing to maybe do a review on. All right, this. All right, I'm gonna screen share. I'm gonna do another screen share here. Sorry for All right, can you see my screen?
I'll put up right now. I gotta go grab a charger for my phone real quick. All right.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So Zaphiel was asking what you can. Sorry, let's. So this is my truck here. You can see the normal range, and it's way outside of normal. This is. I had no place to store it, so it was on YouTube. I was running into storage, so I was storing stuff on YouTube. But yeah, this is a 2018 F-150, and the vacuum is way outside of normal range here. So that's in this particular case, what the high vacuum meant was the engine timing's out. So there was too much advance in the ignition timing, which the problems I was having in my truck, it was the timing chains were stretched in it. And so it basically gets you in the ballpark that you know you have a problem. It'll
Right.
tell you if you have too much, if your ignition's timing's too late as well, if your valve timing is out. It can tell you a lot of information. So that $20 can save you a lot of heartache of buying somebody else's problems.
Yeah, I mean, you know better than I.
It takes it only takes a second to hook it up, right? So
do you practice that pretty regularly? Doing that?
I've been buying enough stuff to know, like I bought that truck brand new and it just got bad quick. But like if I'm buying something secondhand, I know when the engine's right. It's not something I keep with me all the time. But if you're new to buying vehicles, you want as much information as you can, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I used to take it with me everything that I went to look at, but like, you know, when something's right, it's right, and when it's wrong, it's wrong. You can.
Sorry, I'm just putting my heater on here.
I still got I'm in the basement. I got my jacket on. So.
It goes from all right to cold pretty quick.
Oh.
Well, what's your temp like there?
It is still -0 to -7.
Damn. So I got another offshoot brand. Work Pro, Great Star Tools. It's called Gear Drive, and this is something you might want to look into. They have some cool products. I like this. They have this long pattern metric set: 23, 26, 30, 27, 24.
This one in the middle here is a nice looking set.
This
wrenches.
This flex head ratcheting set, Brad's workbench knows, is awesome. I think it's no skips.
I like that. I like a good ratcheting wrench.
And yeah, here you go. Here's all the sizes right there.
That's a nice set.
It is. It's a very nice set. Solid. And not only that, but $60.
That's decent. That's you know what a set of snap-ons like that would cost you about $400.
Easy, right?
So Xaviel said, "I've heard of pressure testing coolant systems. That's a good. It's not the easiest thing to do when you're on site. You can do all good tests. Like the more information, the better when you're buying something secondhand."
They also have these stubby.
Are they ratcheting?
They are not, but I mean, these are $30. Now, the set I bought, they also, I mean, they have these combination wrench set, you know, $50. This one's ratcheting SAE metric 70. Universal wrench set. I've never used one of those, but I bought this because of the bottle opener. It's the ratcheting 6 set. But what I will say about these, it's really nice if you have kids and you put together a lot of toys and stuff. The fact that you don't have to bust out a drill or anything. You just, $20.
They're all ratcheting, so you don't have to change.
Exactly. Yeah, they have a lot of nice tools to offer. They have a flare nut wrench set for $50.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you got your open end ones there for like doing lines.
Yeah.
How much are they?
$50.
That's a nice looking set
for that whole set. Yeah.
So this is my first live stream on my new setup. I told you I picked up a new desktop. I just put it up in my basement here. How's it working?
Looking good to me.
Very convenient. I don't have to drag my laptop anywhere. I got to clear off of about 300 gigs of space off my about 300 gigs of space off my laptop. So my laptop's working much better now too. So
good. That's good.
Yeah.
Get you.
You got my scenery shot.
Yeah. That was a good video.
I just I wanted to try out the new because I got to switch editing software because of the new computer. So I just wanted something to be able to edit up. So I caught the ferry leaving on my way home, and I said, well, I'll follow it out because I know all the spots where you can catch it, and so it was a little different. It's not my usual speed, but
Yeah, no, I mean, like I commented, it's kind of a nice video to see with everything that's been going on,
Yeah, I was like, my first video, I didn't even acknowledge what was going on, and it was just really happening. Like it was at the beginning of it when I did my last video, but it kind of it put production at a standstill for me. Anyways, God knows when I'll get another video out. Probably say probably wouldn't mind doing a couple of live streams. It's easier to do. You don't have to prepare as much for it. It's a lot less work, and it's a lot more fun.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've been telling you, I have that one video I've been trying to upload for like a month now. Still can't do it. I've tried every outlet. It's one of the better videos I've done, and I just
So you can't even directly upload it from your phone to YouTube?
no. Because what happens,
You need space.
I was recording it and I lost space on my phone twice while recording. So I had to stop and start and stop and start. And then I had to put it into another program where I could just put them all together. And now I can't get out of that program to the next one.
And you can, is there any way you can go on your phone and like, because you have family stuff on your phone that you don't want to lose? Can you grab that to make some room?
Well, that's what I'm trying to do, but for some reason my computer now, there's like one photo that just shows up when I try to upload them all onto my computer, and it won't let me do that. So
if you go into your because you have an Apple phone, right?
yeah.
So can you change the settings on your Apple phone so that it's like a storage device, like a thumb drive?
Well, what I tried to do was clear claymation videos. I'll figure it out. I'll get it figured out here soon, hopefully. But I played with it a few times and kind of lost interest. So, but if you want to see my favorite browsing on Amazon, it's the cordless stuff.
This is your pièce de résistance.
Yeah, this is like, I go through just to like see, you got the chemo, little 12 volter here.
How much is that? $55.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, got battery light indicators on the side. It comes with toilet cleaner brushes for some reason.
Toilet cleaner brushes. That's fantastic.
Strange. But I mean, that, like, I don't know, like I hop on here.
$55?
Yeah, it's hard to. Here's a hammer drill for $60 from Chemo.
And it kind of gives you that Hitachi impression.
Yeah, exactly.
So it kind of gives you that, that feeling of security. Like, like I would have no problems buying a Hitachi tool.
Or you could buy this. Work, bro.
Oh,
hey, don't knock it till you try it. I have this.
The pink version?
Yeah.
Why is it pink? That just, I know we're pros in the house, but it just seems so socially insensitive. Like a woman shouldn't need a pink tool.
I can agree with that, but at the same time, if you look at like some of the stuff on Instagram, I mean, like they will buy it if it's in pink.
There is a sector of women that don't buy anything unless it's pink. I can see that.
Yeah. Now this thing, $90. It's a brushless drill driver. It's not a hammer drill. So I wouldn't pull the trigger on that. That's pretty expensive, $90.
Yes.
It comes with two 2-amp-hour batteries. Not a bad design, but we'll continue on.
And I'm a man. I really don't have any right to say what but it just the pink tool is, maybe
Could be
there's
expensive, right?
Yeah.
Look at this AC Delco, $30 for a 12-volt drill.
That's if it's half as good as the stuff that you sent me, it's gotta be decent.
If you live in an apartment or something.
Like that 8-volt job that you sent me there. Like I took apart a fucking car that was sitting. It was rusty for sitting in the same spot for 20 years. It came apart.
Yeah, I was very impressed by that video that you made. Now this is TEPCO. I think it's TEPCO or TECPO. It comes with, but this is $140. I wouldn't buy this. It's old technology, big, bulky. Yeah, it comes with a metal chuck and stuff, but just not worth it there. Let's see what else we could find here.
I got screen share for you.
You got the S long, or I just call it the schlong. See, this is too expensive too.
That looks cheap. Schlong. My schlong.
When I first started buying these cheap tools on Amazon, they really were very inexpensive. But now this thing,
$72 ain't cheap. I don't give a shit.
no, I mean not for what you're getting. This is that's a bad deal there. Yeah, I'll pop over to your screen share. Let's see what you got.
I am in the market for a 1/2-inch cordless impact.
I can get behind Workwear Tools. In the very near future, we'll be supporting a breast cancer foundation from sales of our pink tools.
Oh,
that's awesome.
That makes sense. That definitely makes sense.
Yeah, and
And I'm not of the right gender to be talking about what a woman should be buying or not buying. So don't take my fourth beer in comments to heart. So what like this Porter cable job here doesn't look bad for $150.
It's not bad at all.
Let's have a look at it. $150, 330 foot-pounds. It's not a 1/2-ton gun or anything. It's not like you'd see over on what is it? Rust Belt Mechanic. You probably wouldn't be caught dead with this, but he's
the job done though.
Yeah.
For someone like you,
it's only a part-time gig for me, right?
Right. So that'd be like, or even that Craftsman right there. I mean,
that Craftsman doesn't look bad. $257 comes with a battery. So the 154 here. So it's Porter cables $229. I'd have to do the knife test on the nose, because after seeing your video on that with the knife test, I would wonder if this is real steel or not.
Yeah, there's a bunch out there that are not. Even I did a DeWalt 12-volt kit, and I thought the impact head was metal, and it was just so cold in my garage that when I finally got it in a right temperature, it was freaking plastic.
No, I have this one here. It's a much older version of it, but I think I paid $60 or $70 for it. Works great, but I can see the value in a cordless one, especially going to the racetrack and stuff.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Third in the back, be done with it.
Cordless has come so far from like $279 for this Milwaukee. Probably ain't a bad deal. What kind of torque ratings that got? Is that
I think that's the Midway. Yeah, mid torque impact.
Well, for $279, look at the torque rating on it. 600 foot-pounds. That's more than a 1/2-ton gun.
Well, Here, let me look at something. I'll try and find something while you're.
Okay, I'm good. I'm back.
No, keep going. I just have one to.
Okay. Am I still on?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So the DeWalt, I don't know. It just they get so it's the name doesn't call to me. The Roby one here. Now I got batteries for this. I got spare batteries. So
Well, that's what I was just coming to. Is this one?
I was looking at this one. It's a little pricey for 300 foot-pounds when you're talking. Like, if you got one of these things, it's because you're trying to move steel, right? Like,
Well, I mean, this one here, I have the 1/2 inch one.
Yeah.
And it busts lug nuts off, perfectly. So for me, what I need it for, it's been perfect. I don't know.
Like that Milwaukee one at 600 foot-pounds for an extra $30. I would probably spend the extra $30.
But then you gotta buy the charger, the battery.
What do you gotta buy there? Let's have a look. Oh, you're right. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you get nothing. Okay. Yeah, so you'd be into that for $600 by the time it was all said and done.
Especially for you up in Canada land.
Oh, Trudeau's got to get his cut. He gets a cut of everything. My favorite movie is The Departed. They just don't stop having the mafia in Providence. That's the best line out of that movie.
That's a great movie too. Here you go. Actually, here let me screen share. I actually saw this done. Wrangler Star. So this is 130.
300 foot-pounds.
I believe it's a 4. Well, I don't know what amp hour battery is. But I mean, you get everything.
Yeah.
4 amp hour. 20 volt, no cry.
So I don't have a whole lot of cordless tools. I got the 3 cordless tools that you sent me, and I got some Robies. And what's an amp hour?
An amp hour?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck if I know. I just know the bigger the better.
Yeah.
In terms of tools like this, you want like a 4 or a 6. I've had very good luck with Nyko tools.
Yeah, and like you've seen on my Amazon there, look, I don't even have access to this stuff. $99.
This looks exactly like the No Cry. Yeah, I mean $99 for a 1/2 inch. Even for you, I mean, if you had it, $200 for a charger. I'm not a big fan of DeWalt, but
No.
And I mean, to be honest with you, this is like an old tool. You could probably go on eBay, and I probably check the prices out and the combo kits. I've noticed with Amazon, they will jack the prices up on a bunch of tools.
Oh, Amazon's the worst. Like
Yeah.
for that, like everything's 100% more.
Geez, even this thing. This is brushless. A brushless 20 volt impact, 4 amp hour battery charger, $80.
$80.
That's a super big deal right there.
I might do an e-transfer and get you to mail me that. just stay away from stay away from UPS.
Yeah, I think BS Small Engine said he would test it. I think he should. I think that his cheapest. I told you gotta go check out his video on his cheapest plasma cutter.
Who is it?
BS Small Engines.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm subscribed to him.
Yeah. He has he did a great video on that plasma cutter, and I was really impressed of what it could do. I'm gonna go grab beer real quick.
All right, I'm gonna grab beer in a second myself, but I'll keep the wheels turning. All right, what's going on here? So Zafiel has the 300. It's you know what? I would probably I wouldn't buy it on Amazon. I would probably wait for it to go on sale. That 300 foot pound Ryobi. I was just looking for a deal because I'm cheap. But sometimes you're better off to pay too much. $300 or how much was the? I know you can't see my page here anymore, but it's that. Yeah, that Ryobi wasn't that bad. It was for me. It was 239. And it came with a battery though, so that's not that bad. No, you're probably right there, Safiel. Uh, I got short arms and deep pockets, as the old saying goes. Cheap. I'm cheap. Don't be cheap. We only got 9 likes here. Come on, guys, give some likes. And if you're not subscribed to Neil, take the opportunity and smash that subscribe button.
Or just give me a thumbs up, maybe.
I'm putting in work here for you, Neil. I'm putting in work here for you.
I appreciate that.
Don't be cheap. Leave a like. Hit that subscribe button.
I definitely will say that, and I know everyone values money differently. And I just, with Work Pro Tools, I think the quality is there in certain professions where if that's all you can afford, they'll definitely get you by. But I think the quality is great in their tools.
I don't mind cheap tools, and everybody got to, if you got to get a lot of work done, cheap tools are great. Because you got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
32 teeth ratchet or 64 teeth ratchet. I don't know. As long as when you stop, it locks and it turns. I know there's a place for the 132 tooth ratchet. You're in a spot and you're trying to, you can only you get that extra 3 clicks instead of getting 2 clicks. It's, but
yeah, I get it too. I mean, I'm not in automotive, but like DIY misfit. I have 0 problems with cheap tools because my tools don't make me money.
Well, as long as they're saving you money, and by saving you money, as long as you're not paying a contractor to come do something for you, and you got the gear to do it yourself, they're worth every penny you paid for them.
Yeah, and I've seen people just spend bonker amounts of money on very nice tools, but
I would liken it to my YouTube channel. The most money I spent, I bought this camera here just to be able to do live streams with you because we lost. What were we using before StreamYard?
Oh yeah, we could just use our phones or something.
We could just use our phones, right? So I'm not great at YouTube, so I'm not willing to invest any money on it. Like my whole channel is shot with this 4-year-old cell phone. It's
mine might be older than that.
It's 4 or 5 years old, so there's you see people saying, "Well, I'd start YouTube if I had a good camera." Well, a good camera.
Yeah, you gotta have good content.
You gotta have good content. And you look at the stuff that we're doing a year ago. It's probably not that much worse than what we're doing now, but you look back at some of it feels clunky, but you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. And DIY Misfit just says he's a camera user or a phone camera user as well. Me personally, I think it's the best way to go. Work Pro Tool, I try not to say cheap. It's the wrong terminology. Inexpensive tools.
I'm just cheap.
But it is. I mean, it's just one of those words. You say cheap, but you're meaning inexpensive. They're not going to, you don't have to put your house up for mortgage.
I'm looking for cost-effective tools when I'm shopping, so it's a good point. But it can't break the budget. And like when I'm doing home improvement stuff, like I got one job in mind for it, and it's put away until I break out that hat of being home improvement guy again.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell my buddy when he was making the investment into Cordless tools. But like, yeah, you don't. I mean, if you're a homeowner, Ryobi's gonna be perfect for the court, and plus their lineup is so huge. It's perfect for homeowners.
There is a place for middle of the road stuff. There's a place for cheap stuff. There's not much place for dollar store stuff.
Very little, right?
Very, very little. They'll get you out of a jam. Like, I've been caught on the side of the road, and the guy that is good enough to stop and pull over for you has all that cheap Chinese junk that you're just you're never going to turn a nut with this. But sometimes you can get the job done with it, and you're grateful for them when you got them.
Yeah, I think the best thing to do when you're starting off in any trade is kind of see what you can get by on.
Yeah, and be good enough to return tools if somebody's willing to let you borrow them.
Exactly. And like yeah, I have now, for the most part, I have the right tools for the right jobs, but it doesn't mean that I'm never in a situation where I don't have that tool, but I can make other ones work to get that job done.
Like if you're doing a little remodel, right? Should you go out and buy a table saw for a little job that you're only going to use once, or should you try to borrow one?
Borrow one, or just learn how to rip with a circ saw,
Yeah. If you don't have either.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but me personally, like, I learned how to rip wood down with a circ saw. So still to this day, I would rather just use the circ saw over a table saw. But, depending on the size of the job, the table saw comes in handy.
When I bought this house, like I say, I bought that 4-pack Ryobi set with the little circular saw, and it's got the impact and the screwdriver or the drill. I think it was just a 3-piece set. I was surprised how much I used that circular saw.
Yeah, it works.
And well, you've done enough live streams with me in my garage. It's all chipboard in the garage, right? You've seen that?
Yeah.
I cut every bit of that chipboard with that saw, that little cordless saw.
Yeah, I mean, I still use mine. Like I do framing jobs, I do decking, and it's still been going. Like just keeps working.
So whether they're cheap or inexpensive, as long as it's not garbage, I'm happy to use it.
Yeah. I mean, I like being surprised by those types of tools. Like if you have one that gets the job done and like you didn't think it could, and then it keeps working and working and and you're like, why would I get rid of it?
Have you seen these step bits? Have you ever used them? I got a set there. I've used them a couple of times. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. I have some step bits.
They are awesome.
You have these Tack Life ones?
I don't know about the Tack Life ones, but I have Canadian Tire brand, but it's just something that came along. They're they are a very useful product.
Just want to say good night, BS Small Engines. Thank you for joining us.
Have a good night.
Have a good one. Yeah, I've I have some tack life stuff, and it's been really good. Can't complain.
Like, maybe the problem here for me is we don't have access to a lot of brands.
Yeah.
Like when Home Depot come into town, like you get your 4 or 5 brands. You get your Husky for your hand tools. That's pretty much all you can get in there. But it did give Canadian Tire some competition for like hand tools and stuff. And they have your DeWalt stuff and your the Roby brand and all that stuff. But like before they came down, like it was you bought what they had.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And if the cheapest wasn't good enough, you had to buy a little better. But there, that's what do you guys call it down there? We don't have it. It's there's a word for it. Capitalism.
Yeah.
Not too many companies can make it through the socialist framework up here.
Yeah, it's a tough one, right?
Yeah. So competition isn't king here. It's there's no rule. I forget who said it, but competition is a sin.
What was I going to show? I have some more tools here. So Lennox is a brand I buy.
Yeah, do a review on these.
Yeah, the tubing cutter set here.
The tubing cutter set there, yeah.
Yep. And I also have this knife. This knife is a great knife, in my opinion, because it's a solid body, but it's a quick change. And it is durable. I mean, it's a very nice knife. But they have so some of the other products I have, this 6-in-1 multi screwdriver is awesome.
Now, Lennox, when I seen you do that tool review, right?
Yeah.
I've only heard them as a tool and air conditioning company before that, so I didn't even know they sold tools.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a whole bunch. Like this hacksaw I really like that. I have this little jab utility saw. If you got to cut a pipe in a real tight space and you can't get your sawzall in there, sometimes that's.
Did I just see a whatchamacallit up above? Set of metal shears?
Metal.
Right there, is that what they are?
Those are metal crimper.
Oh, okay, so that'd be like stovepipe crimper.
Yeah, and I do have these straight aviation snips. And I also, I have, actually I have the bigger one of these. Let's see if I can find it. It's a ratcheting. I have a ratcheting PVC cutter, but what I'm trying to find is this diamond metal max blade is
I've been
awesome.
wanting to try one of these.
Freaking unbelievable. Let me see. I have this contractor bag, this one right here for $11.99. I get like 2 years out of them, and I cut
Really?
into tile with them because they're diamond edge. I cut pipes with them.
No, apparently they make them now. You can cut metal with them
Yeah, that's
because like for $11.99, and I think they're about 15 or $16 up here to buy them. Like, it cost me $5 to buy a regular blade, right? I couldn't cut off a whole rocker panel in one. So
well, I like using these because it's a solid metal blade as opposed to the. I understand the other ones work fine to cut metal.
yeah,
It's just
they're
I don't
dangerous.
know. Yeah, it's a little bit easier. Their saw blades are really good. Lennox saw blades. I'm trying to find the hole saw kit that I have from them. I have the tubing cutters. I have that little pipe wrench. Um, this is what I have. The I got it on sale. It was not this expensive at all. I don't know. I don't know why that's so expensive.
That's pretty expensive. Sure, you're not on the Canadas.
No, in all honesty, I paid like on it. Or no, I'm sorry. Or no, that was it. Yeah, because that's not. They have these cast iron cutting blades, which are great for cutting cast iron, obviously.
Well,
Um,
that's what makes me so jealous. Like you got access to blades that are dedicated for cast iron, right? It's they bring in a hacksaw blade here. It's just this is what you got. There's no buying the right tool for the right job, right? That's what makes everything a goddamn struggle around here.
yeah, that could get
It gets old pretty quick.
I could imagine, man. I mean, yeah, like sometimes I feel limited too in like what we could what we can buy. This is the kit I have. The mine no, that's not it. Let me same case, same type of thing there, but I have a very nice little hole saw kit by Lennox also, and it was like I don't know $40 when I got it. Maybe that was it. Some of their prices jump around though. That's what
Well, that's why you got to shop more than one spot than like Amazon. Sometimes Amazon just jams you, right?
yeah, they sell this stuff in Lowe's too.
Mm. You want to give me 2 minutes? I'm just going to grab a beer at the garage.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it. I'll pop on some. Let's go look up Pro Stormer cordless tools. Pro Stormer cordless. Now, Pro Stormer, I've used some of their stuff. I bought this kit. It's 104. I think I got it for 100. The drill was absolute crap, but the impact was actually really nice. They're brushed. Not a bad kit though. They do have. I got $44 for a 12-volt impact, but they have all this brushless stuff now. Where was it? Brushless right here, 129. I don't know, one battery. See, that's the thing now. They get you on that one. This one battery. This is not a bad deal. $70, 4 amp hour battery on a 4.5 inch angle grinder. Be cool if that were brushless. Yeah, DIY misfit. That's so true, and that's what you kind of have to get through that. There's some, yeah. You'll look at the reviews on this, and it'll be for like, oh, this drill is great, and you're like, I'm not looking at a drill. I'm looking at an angle grinder. You know, I mean, uh, let's get our crap together here. They got a little rechargeable palm size electric screwdriver. Now this ratchet, I mean, 3/8 electric ratchet. I don't know. $54.99 compared to what you'd pay for the other stuff. Whoa, look at this. That's corded. The paint sprayer. $36 though. I mean, this is kind of like what I do though. I go through these and see what companies have. We'll try. So if you type in Go Plus, I found a bunch of. Let's do the tools.
We're on treadmills now.
I've been going for a walk every day with the family.
Me too.
Yeah, it's worth it, you know.
Yeah.
So this Go Plus, I bought this set, $55, and it's a ratcheting pipe threader, and so far has worked good with black pipe. Does not have. I guess it has 4.1 out of 5 stars. When I bought it, it did not have that. A lot of these are paid for, but
$54 is cheap. Like the electric one there, even at $279, like what you would have to pay somebody to come in and thread a piece of pipe for you.
Right, yeah, exactly, right? So like for a home DIYer, you get that kit, you're gonna save yourselves how much, you know?
Well, it's 4 hours to just get a plumber to your door. So like, and 9 out of 10 of them say black iron. I ain't touching that.
Yes, Zaphiel works good with the black pipe. What did I do here?
My mind went to the gutter.
This is probably going to be my next purchase. This automatic electric pipe threading for $240. I know it has 3 stars, but I can make that work. I bought these. Very good. I mean, they are strong magnetic holders. You know, you can find them on sale. Go Plus is like one of those. Here, we'll just pass through here and see what they have to offer for you there, Caper, because they do have good bit of like here, Go Plus 5-piece hammer set, $50.
Jesus, that's fantastic.
Not too bad, right?
No, that's not bad. That you can nice handles on them.
Here's a Go Plus Air Palm Random Orbital Sander.
$27. Like the cheapest one. The cheapest one. That's probably not the cheapest one that you can see, but
6-inch.
6-inch air. I got a compressor. I can use air. I have one just like this. I think I paid $60 for it on sale in Canadian pesos.
Even this drywall sander, $104. You know, I mean,
I've never seen anything like that. I've done.
Universal radiator pressure tester, vacuum type cooling system toolkit.
Wow.
Let's see what else I bought this pipe wrench set, 8, 10, 14, and 18 inch.
Yeah.
They've worked very well for me. I've had that set for like 3 years now.
That polisher that you just had above there, I got one pretty similar to it. It's I bought it at Princess. I paid $60 for it like 20 years ago.
That's a good deal then.
So like, how big is the motor on that?
Let's get into it here. Try to find this. Details. I don't know. They don't give 6-speed, 110 volt. Well, it's 1,000 to 3,000 RPMs.
What was the last thing down on there? I think that was the amps. Was it?
There.
Net weight.
The net weight was like 9. Item weight 13.95 pounds.
And that's the thing with a tool like this or any of these tools, right? If you got one that's got enough amps to turn when it's under load, that's all you need. It only goes in a circle. Even a Makita one that's $400, it just turns in a circle, right?
Right.
It's the pads that you buy, and it's the stuff that you use that makes the job go better. So, like, depending on the compounds you're using, like for Forcella or 3M, that it's their pads and their systems that make you can do just as good a job with a cheap tool as an expensive tool.
Yeah, exactly. So this was like my kids are watching other people play games. Other people shop for tools. Pretty much, I mean, I thought this would be kind of fun, like you and I just wander around Amazon after having a few and see what like McPherson strut spring compressor.
I gotta see that.
I mean, they have a lot of.
I have a set pretty similar to that. $107. That's
Expensive.
Feels expensive.
All right.
I have this set down here, the spring compressor set, the one that you see at the bottom. That page there.
Here, hold on one second.
It always gives you the recommendations there.
GTA Grand Theft Auto.
And that's another thing. Like back in the day, you needed a strut compressor, right? Because you got the strut, and then you had to dress the strut. Now, like, they sell everything as a complete unit, and it kind of they sell it so cheap that you don't even need the spring compressor.
Right, exactly. They have a wood planer, electric, $40. Let's see what else we can find. A lathe.
A lathe.
Ironing lathe.
I want a lathe. If I had a place to play with wood, because you can't do woodworking and body working in the same place, I'd love to have to do lathe work.
Yeah, I've been watching that
Turning
by Turner.
Yes, I can watch lathe videos all day long.
Oh, especially when they know what they're doing. I mean, absolutely fantastic. Definitely enjoy watch them do that. Man, they just have. All right, so obviously not all their stuff. So I did own this, and it worked fantastic for $70.
Okay, I thought it was that looks fantastic. I'm looking at paint guns over here. Anybody interested in looking at paint guns?
Yeah, here we go. Let's see what the Caper Man has.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, it's up there.
Okay, perfect. All right. This would be if no limit. It's going to spend money. It'd definitely be the DeVilvis. Astronomatic for $131. Doesn't look bad, but these plastic cups suck. They leak. Every time you're painting a hood, you'll get a fucking drop at the top of the cocksucker.
Really?
Yes. I've left so many of them fucking paint guns. They'll put on a nice coat of paint until you got to paint the hood, then it drip. I tell you, if I had $1 for every paint gun that went off the wall, I'd have about $7 right now.
Oh man,
nice DeVilvis there. Not a whole lot on Amazon. There's a nice gun.
You know what? Try just for shits and giggles, try typing in cordless paint guns and see if anything actually strikes your fancy.
Is there such a thing?
Oh yeah, I would think so. If not in Canada, probably in America.
Oh, in the land of the free and the home of the brave. Auto paint? Is this an actual auto paint gun?
Let's see, cordless paint sprayer.
I'm seeing some here. I'm just like, this Graco here, $749.
Jesus. Wait, is it the True Coat 360? All right, so that one is $569 here.
$569. So that's about the rate of exchange.
Yeah, they're not screwing you over there.
Okay, Trilex triple piston pump, unmatched performance, durable stainless steel carbide components with bonded with high strength polymer, incredible durability. Automatic outlet ball knocker, professional airless finish. This can't be for painting cars.
I mean, maybe not.
It uses the DeWalt batteries.
Is that the Graco?
Yeah.
Uses DeWalt batteries.
Uses the DeWalt batteries, yeah.
You mean the Waltons?
The Waltons. All right. Questions and answers. Based on the tech data sheet, you can use this gun for spraying. Spraying airless equipment may be used. Now, something I never thought of looking at, but
DeWaltons.
Like DeWaltons, and it does have a DeWalt battery on the bottom. The DeWalt battery.
DeWalt 20-volt, made in USA
So
by Global Materials from freaking everywhere.
So this Graco must be a DeWalt product.
Yeah. So apparently, though, I guess over in Europe, they just have a universal battery for all brands.
Oh, really?
That's what I hear. So I don't know if that's true, but Dano's Toolbox, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Dano, the Ontario man. Having any luck on that lottery lately? Or are you allowed out with the social distancing?
Now, if you guys win a lottery in Canada, do you actually get to win the money, or?
Yeah, it's tax free until you start making interest on it. The interest is taxable. Paint sprayer. I don't know if I'd take a chance on painting my 55 Chevy with the cordless lineup.
Amos Cardoza, what's going on, brother? And yeah,
Amos knows.
BW's electronic. I've heard that too. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard it from multiple sources. So, you know, just crazy.
Oh, we're just dreaming about tools. Tools we wish we could buy and wish we couldn't.
Well, if you want affordable, good tools to buy, you can always just look up WorkPro.
I'm gonna have another look what's available here for WorkPro in the Canadas.
Let's see, WorkPro cordless tools. Let's get a shot at these things here. And I'll be very honest. So I have this 12-volt rotary tool. Now, I know people are like, turn in your man card, but what we use these for is, say, if you have a door that's swelled up or isn't closing properly, the strike plate, sometimes you can cut out a little bit of metal and just give it that without changing a bunch of stuff around.
Yeah, little trim work.
Right, yeah, exactly. But this is kind of underpowered a little bit for that. It's not a bad tool. It's just more of I guess more for like a hobby tool. I don't know what people use these for, but that's what I use it for. Sometimes maybe getting a bolt off, in a tight space or something. Other than that, not a bad tool. Just for what I need, it's a little underpowered. We come down here now. I have to do some tests on this. If you're in the market, I mean, this is a beefy hammer drill. This thing is.
That looks like it'll do work.
Yeah. I mean, they really pulled out all the punches. Let's see if we get a little. The handle is like serious,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why that bit was just dancing around. But the fit and finish on this thing is fantastic.
I gotta say, the WorkPro videos, they are very not theatrical is not the word, but very nice camera footage.
Yeah, like I mean, maybe WorkPro could come over and film me YouTubing, or
Yeah.
They seem more professional about it, but yeah, that hammer drill's no joke. And
cinematic is the word I was looking for. Cinematic.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, $90 is expensive. But if you were in the market for that, just that, 2 batteries, yeah, I would maybe pull the trigger on that for sure.
Have a look at this 164 piece socket set that's on my screen here.
All right, let's see. Boom.
Not a socket set, but it's a set.
So yeah, I actually I was thinking about maybe buying that.
I was thinking about it too, but like this is not obviously WorkPro pricing.
Well, here
$414 Canadian.
No, it's like I forget what it is here, but it's not that.
No, this is like I don't know. Like it, some Amazon makes it hard to buy stuff.
Yeah, they want to.
400, like I don't know. That's set there.
No, that's ridiculous. That's not even close. Because they have. Well,
I'm sure you can buy that for less than $100.
Here's a 408 piece mechanic set. You know, for $185.
Yeah, there you go.
Comes with the thing now. Actually, let's take a look at that. Let's see here. So obviously, a lot of it is the little bullshit.
Oh yeah,
Driver tips and
every company does that. But does the toolbox come with it?
Yeah, toolbox comes with it. So
that's a decent set for that money. I don't care.
Yeah, you got wrenches, you got dikes, linemen, needle nose, wire cutter. I mean, you know, if you're getting into at home repair, nice little set here. You got a lot of decent stuff.
That is a decent set, like compared to the 414 that I'm looking at.
You can always get this 103 piece.
Well, here's the same set here. Now, does this make any sense?
Here, hold on. So you got what, 268?
268 for that same set you were looking at, and even I would if I needed a bunch of tools at once, I would consider paying 268 for that if I didn't have a toolbox and didn't have that and free shipping. So,
right.
So that small set with 160 pieces was 400 and it's and this isn't Work Pro. I would they must have this in inventory in Canada.
Well, some of this stuff is how do I word this correctly? Some of this stuff is sold by Work Pro or Great Star Tools on Amazon, and some are other parties.
Oh yeah, so
So you gotta.
I did notice a lot of times too when they don't. I even see this on eBay. If they don't have it in stock, they will put a ridiculously high price on it.
Yeah.
So you don't buy it, or even if you do buy it, they're making money on it.
This right here, I've bought 2 of these. It was such a great kit. I mean, for the price, it's what, $21, $22. I mean, you got diamond cutters, cutoff wheels, sanding wheels, wire wheels,
polish and burrs.
Yeah, I mean, for that, I use those little rotary tools.
Can you see my page?
Let me pop back there. Oh,
that looks like a decent set of vice grips to me. Well, they're Work Pro grips. What's the proper name for them? I don't know.
Yeah, vice grips.
Vice grips. Yeah, that's the brand name, but they're all vice grips to me. I don't.
Right.
But that's a decent set for $38.
Yeah, I mean, they're not bad. The only thing I will point out is you see all the rivets going through?
Yep.
That
it's a weak point.
Yeah, it is. You'll see on the better sets, they'll minimize how many rivets because you have to have them in order for it to operate.
Yep.
But there's a set of Work Pro ones. It's a 3 set, and they come with comfort handles, and they're comfortable. They work great. and they work for what I need them for, but the handles are a bit thick. Exactly like another set of Milwaukee's I bought. The handles were just
Yes.
kind of a little too thick for my liking, but they did work. Now, there was something cool here, though. This cordless hot glue gun.
I never seen one of them before.
So here's the one thing, and I know maybe someone here in the chats or in the comments section after this is all done. It's a nice looking tool, charging, cordless, but I've never had a need for a cordless heat gun, If you have to plug it in to heat it up,
Mm-hmm.
what's
I'd like to have this what I've got going on right here for my
yes.
a stool would be good.
I don't think it's sold by WorkPro though. Amos Cardoza, if you need a glue gun, a hot glue gun, I mean, $26 cordless. It does give you the mobility. It lasts, I guess, saying 22 minutes preheat, and that 20 minutes there. Wait, turn off on that. I thought it would run for 20 minutes. I don't know. Impressive that it carries the heat, though, to work cordlessly. Also, like I said, they have very good bags. $28. That's not a bad set. Now, I will say we don't know. The economy's going to be tough, so I'm not going to be buying any tools, but these are inexpensive.
So WorkPro just mentioned in the comments they actually have a video coming out on this glue gun tomorrow.
Oh, is Junk from Work doing it? He does the best WorkPro videos.
He does do a good job on the WorkPro
Yeah,
video.
he does. And then Zaphael says he bought the Ryobi one and he used it a lot more than he thought he would. I could see that though. I could definitely, once you have it, you'll use it, right? I bought this heat gun for Robert Waters, and it's not cordless, but he's been using it he's probably had that probably close to a year now, and he's really enjoyed it. So,
well, if you can get a cordless gun, and it's probably no more money than a corded one. For how, like, unless you were using, like, if you were crafting and you wanted a glue gun all the time, if you were at a station, you would say, well, yeah, buy the corded one. But like, if I needed a glue gun once in a while for that kind of money, yeah, it's kind of no brainer.
And remember that AC Delco drill I showed you?
Yeah.
So, and that was $30. So now you have basically the same drill. It's $60. It comes with 2 batteries. I guess this is a hammer drill, though.
12-volt hammer drill.
Let's see here. Does it say? It says drill driver, but it shows a hammer there. But if this is a hammer drill, I might buy the thing and review it. Cordless drill driver.
I smell a tool battle. You've been battling the 12-volt tool lines pretty.
Yeah, it is a hammer drill. It's a little hammer drill.
Wow.
Well, now that's impressive. Huh. That's interesting. Because, see, I kept overlooking this drill. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't. It's not bad. It doesn't jump off the page at you, right? Like the other one.
Color's bad on it. If I was to be truthful, like it's
kind of bland looking.
It's bland looking. That's it. It could be the best drill on the page. It's just the color is. Ugh.
Now, like, all right, they have
when you're using it, right? Like
now, Work Pro Tools is in the house. I appreciate that. If they can just see the color scheme there, I understand it's, it's not going to get you excited, but it's also not going to turn you off. It's, it's not bad color scheme. Yeah. But if you took your handles, if you took that color scheme right there,
yeah, exactly,
and threw that on your drills, I'm just saying, in this picture here, my eye goes towards the hand tools.
Even the colors on the bag are better than the colors on the drill.
So wait. So the hammer drill, but this comes with one battery. The hammer drill itself is what, $60, and this is a kit, but it only comes with one battery. What ounce is that? 12-ounce hammer. So it's a small hammer, 10-foot thing. But I do have a set of these screwdrivers, like a big set. I'm going to review them. They've been awesome. The grips are unreal. Like, I'll take your attention away from the screen real quick and get down. But I have these Hazit screwdrivers, and they have a very nice, comfortable handle. And that's kind of like, this has a little bit of plastic and then rubber, but theirs is all rubber, but pretty much the same screwdriver. And the Work Pros have been, like, I use them at work. They're great. I enjoy the comfort grip. But yeah, if they did their color scheme the same as that on the drills.
So, I think you covered this. When shopping on Amazon, all the Work Pro items are manufactured by Great Star.
Yes.
Okay, but only the ones sold by Great Star or K Depot.
So it's sold by Amazon. So they
basically bought the license for the name and putting a. Is that how that works?
I don't think it's. I don't know. I think maybe it's more like Great Star makes it, and then Amazon will buy certain products by them, because sometimes if you look, and I'll see if I can see who this is sold by. Sometimes it says Amazon for Work Pro.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it says Great Star.
So where does the majority of Work Pro stuff get sold? Like, because I don't see it.
Amazon. Most of it's on Amazon, and it usually tells you who the seller is. Am I missing it somewhere? Oh, here. Right here. So you see how it says sold by Great Star Tools and fulfilled by Amazon.
Okay.
So, But if you go up here and I'll type in Work Pro chair, see what comes up. So you have the hydraulic stool, and over here see, it doesn't say Great Star or anything. I think it's just sold. Like I wanted this one right here, this green one.
Yeah, that's cool.
Ships from and sold by Amazon. See, it doesn't say Great Star.
So like that's $75 for you. It's 136 for me. Yeah, it's almost double. Yeah, it's. But our dollars at 60 cents. It like this isn't the most ridiculous thing that I've seen. Like I would like.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's crazy, but it's not at a reach crazy, like the sockets that we looked at earlier, like that 136 piece. That's at a reach crazy.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that. Um, I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay, I'll hold down the fort. A hot pink stool in the future, eh? Okay. So work Pro Tools, we sell Amazon. Yep, and definitely Amazon up at the top. So Zaphiel Tools. So the name is Great Star owned, but handle some resale marketing. Presume all expenses. So since we have, where's the is does Work Pro Tools have their own website that they sell from? I'm paying 73 cents a liter for gas up north here, Dano. I guess I should. All right. Okay, we have a website. It's currently not e-com enabled. We link to Amazon or retailers. Work Pro Tools. Oh, well, not big deal. Just curious if you know. $2.12 a gallon for gas in Pennsylvania. Wow, I'm so jealous.
What's that?
$2.12 a gallon you're paying for gas. Actually, I haven't bought gas as cheap as I'm buying it now since I was 18 years old.
Well, I haven't bought gas in 2 weeks, to be honest with you.
Well, to be honest with you, like I was probably spending $100 a week in gas. Like, well, I say as we in a family between the two vehicles, and I filled up my truck yesterday. My wife has been off more than a full week. Took $14 to fill it.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not old, but when I first started driving, like, and used my parents' car or whatever to go out, for the 87, the cheap stuff, it was about 92 cents per gallon.
Wow.
So I could literally like go out and do whatever and pop $3-4 in, and I mean, but like, so that was like the first maybe few months, but then I saw it like, it's like $1.10, $1.20.
Mm.
Then it went up to like, $3 a gallon. I was like, holy shit.
So right now I'm paying 73 cents a liter, which is, well, multiply that by 4 to get a gallon. So it's still $2.80 a gallon, but that's as cheap as I've bought gas since I'm 48 years old. So it's as cheap as I bought gas in 30 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I do want to say a few things here real quick. I want to thank Work Pro Tools for showing up tonight so they could go through kind of correct me every time I was wrong. So I don't know all the ins and outs, but I think they have a great product, and they definitely have a great team over there working on getting that information out. I want to thank you for joining me.
Well, I thank you for having me.
Definitely was very nice to come on, try and take our minds off of being cooped up in the house and
Absolutely.
all that. With everything going on, I want everyone to be safe. Tomorrow, I gotta leave because we find out the gender of our child tomorrow. I don't know if I get to. I don't know when I'll know, but but only my wife can go. They won't allow other visitors in and stuff. So, which is fine, but
as long as she's not good at holding secrets.
Well, there's some way she wants to do it or something, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, anyways, I want everyone to stay safe and I know it's just the flu, but we don't have a cure for it. So just do your best to wash your hands and do what you can and do. It's not just you. I'm young. I'm not worried about myself. I'm worried about my parents and my in-laws and my wife and a bunch of other people. So,
well, I'm old, fucker, and I tell you, all the people that they say need to be concerned. Yeah, I need to be concerned. So I'm trying to keep out of harm's ways. I was a little put off by it in the beginning, but it's something to take serious, and it's some social distance drinking never hurt anybody.
Well, that and I'm just gonna leave it at this. It is the Chinese virus.
It is the Chinese virus.
I don't care what the fuck they tell you. They started it.
They started. Stop eating fucking bats.
But at the same time, I really don't care who started it. I just hope that in the end we can
finish it.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you everyone for joining us. I truly appreciate it. If you haven't checked out Caper's channel, if you're not subscribed, go subscribe because he's going to be passing me up here in probably like a month or two easily.
None anytime soon.
Oh yeah, you got it. You've been doing great, man. BW Electronic, man. Be safe. Take care.
Thank
Turnings
you,
by Turner.
BW.
Everyone, thank you so much.
Thank you, Pro. Zafel. Thanks for hanging out.
And we'll probably definitely do another one because that's what we do.
We've got nothing else to do.
All right. Take care.
The store stays open.
Later.
Have a good one.